All right, hey there, guys. Adrian Takashi here, aka Jetterbro95, coming at you guys with a first of what I will probably say are 3 or 4 videos that I'm going to be releasing on Christmas Day. And this is for those people that are just going to be getting into the game for Christmas and you have no idea what you're doing or where you should start. Well, I'm gonna hopefully shed some light on what I think you should do. So first video I would say is going to be what you should do when you get the game. Second video is going to be talking about lineup construction and what I personally think are like the best overall like budget cards are, because obviously you're not going to have like the best of say cards for like right off rip, and obviously if you get a better card, then it is what it is. And then the third video I'm going to release is going over the best offensive abilities for Madden 23 that I think you should try to incorporate onto your team. And then I'm going to go over the best defensive ones that I think you should try to incorporate onto your team. Now, differently this year, which I'll discuss more later on, different players will get abilities discounts for different prices. So, but that being said, though, let's get into the video, guys. So first off, when you first load into MUT this year, you're going to be getting these start your ultimate team challenges right away. You're going to have to do these challenges no matter what to get into the mode. And once you're done those, then you can get access to obviously to the rest of the stuff. So let's talk about what you need to be doing. Well, first off, I would definitely say that if you do have, if you did get a little bit of extra Christmas money or you do have some spare cash on the side, I would definitely recommend going into the store and checking out some of the packs in the store. Now, currently, right now, I'm recording this on the 21st of December. Almost said September. Oops. Right now there is a All Madden Redux, All Pro Redux pack in the store. Now this is not going to be here come Christmas Day. I don't know what Christmas offers are going to be out. But have a look at some of these select offers, like Team of the Week, for example. This pack won't be here, but you'll have some things like Team of the Week packs, Team of the Week player bundles. You can have a look at things like other Pro Star Fantasy packs. These are really good value for 60K. If you want to spend 60K coins, but if you do want to spend some money on a bundle for, let's say, I would definitely say take a look at some of these all Madden players, because they can provide you some 94 overall if you get enough. If you get like one or two. You also could take a look at these AKA bundles. They will provide you with 290 plus AKAs, and keep in mind that they could be any AKAs. They could be legends, they could be like the 90s, they could be 94s. Any of the 90 plus AKAs they can give you for those. I would definitely recommend checking out these AKA bundles if you so desire, the All Madden bundles, these Pro Star Fantasy bundles if you really want to. I think this is probably, if you really want to spend say $100 on a bundle, I would say this is the bundle to either this or the Elite Pro Elite bundle to go with for what I would recommend picking up. But you also could pick up these legendary teams. You could pick up these ones here. These are less than $100, but they're about like $30. And for that, you can pick, like for the legendary team starter bundle, you can pick any one of these 4 offensive ones, like go deep, dual threat, quick dots, and run the rock. And on the defensive side, you could pick send the blitz, stack the box, no fly zone, and manned up. Now, each of them will contain their own separate and own individual um players. Like they're all going to be players that are in the game right now that you could buy, but they're going to be given to you as B&D cards. And for a full list of what is in each of these, I will put a link in the description to mutt.gg's article on these. They go over what is all, for the most part, what's in these packs. And then for this, you can get any 2 of these as well as a 100K coin quick sell for about 200 points less. So you can build up a starter team right away, get like a couple of 93 overalls, and I would only say you should do this if you want to spend money. But let's say you don't want to spend money and you just want to hop into the game and you just want to play and get your team up. Well, the first thing I would recommend, obviously, right away, do your solo challenge. There's challenges. There is a lot of solo challenges out right now. Now, at the recording of this video, we do not have Ghosts of Madden, but with you do your Ghosts of Madden solo challenges, you will be able to get a 92 overall Ghosts of Madden future player. They're somewhat okay, but I think, for your team, if you're just starting, these will be great. Another one I would recommend is the team captains. You can get one of 4 team captains: Keyshawn Johnson, Larry Zonka, Sam Adams, or Eric Allen. My personal recommendation would be to pick up the Sam Adams, just for longevity's sake, as well as just filling a spot on a team that, realistically speaking, you don't want to pay for, other than maybe a fullback. Um, I would definitely say go for Sam Adams. But Eric Allen, Larry Zonka, and Keyshawn Johnson are great in their own rights. So complete these team captain tryouts. I apologize for the on there. Complete all these team captain tryouts. You don't have to get all the stars in them. Just complete the solo challenge, get the 1 star, and you'll get a fantasy pack of the team captains, and you get to pick one. So next, I would recommend for other solos, go with the Team of the Week International. Now, the reason I say the Team of the Week International is a couple of things. One, they're a little bit shorter. There's only 5 sections, and there's a few challenges in here. There's about 5 in each. So you got about 25, about 5, 10, 15, yeah, 25 challenges. But the reason I also say that is if you finish all these up, at the end of each of these, you will get an arena or a uniform. So like you finish up this one, you get a uniform. You get the London Hustle uniform for getting all 10 stars. For London Part 2, you can get the Tottenham. Yeah, you get the Tottenham Stadium. London Part 3, yeah, you get it. Like you finish up all of these. If you exchange all of the rewards that you get, so the uniform and all 4 of the stadiums, you can exchange those for a 90 overall George Karlaftis, and you get all those things back in the set. So you can get a free 90 overall edge rusher just by completing these solo challenges. Highly recommend you do that. He may not be the best of cards, don't get me wrong. I don't think he is the most useful. But I do think that it is something that you should look to pick up. Another one I would recommend trying out and doing right away is the AKAs. These AKA players, you can get all these. There's a lot, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of AKAs because this program ran for about 2-3 months. But you finish up from Marshawn Lynch all the way down to the GOAT, Tom Brady. You finish up all these challenges and you get the token that you get from them because they will give you a token at the end of it. You can exchange all those tokens and get a free BNB AK player, and it could be any of them. It could be Brady. It could be the refrigerator. It could be Weapon X. It can be Ocho Cinco. You could pick whichever ones you truly want, and you can just have that as your starting player. I personally would recommend either Slay, Ocho Cinco, or CJ2K to start your team because they all get some good abilities. Ocho Cinco gets some. I think he's one of the few players that he's a decently high enough player to get that can get slot-o-matic. Darius Slade's one of the best corners in the game right now. I would say he's definitely a top 5, maybe even top 10 corner in the game right now. So you could definitely look to pick up big play Slay if you so desired. But there's a lot of good options to pick from. Especially if you're just starting out. I think all these cards, just pick whichever one will suit your team best. Now, obviously, if you're building a theme team from scratch, like say you're building a Seahawks theme team, obviously you're gonna want to pick one of the Seahawks players. But if you're building like any other theme team, obviously you're gonna pick like a Bengals player or stuff of that nature. So I would definitely say do those. And then I would look to engage in the Frozen Forage. Right now, we do not have the ability to get the Donald Parham yet. However, on the 22nd, by the time this video goes up, you will be able to get this 93 overall Donald Parham. He's a 6'8" tight end, and I believe he has like 91 speed, give or take. So, Donald Parham can be a really, really good tight end. And with the way this game plays, aggressive catches are very overpowered, and having a 6'8" tight end like that you could get for absolutely nothing is going to be very huge for your team, especially if you have deep out elite on them. So I recommend doing that. Also, give a look at these all Madden challenges. I know I'm going through a lot of challenges, guys, in this video. But again, this is for those new players that are coming to the game. Obviously looking to see what they should do. You can get players like an 86 cornerback Randy Moss. You can get a 90 overall Tony Saragusa. You can also get a 90 overall Rod Woodson and a 91 Bray Guy punter. And Rod Woodson's a running back, by the way. You can get all these players. These all have like a special all Madden thing going on with them, with like an all Madden theme team. It's a little bit complicated, but essentially like these ones, as well as the like some of these, as well as the 89s, if you have a certain number of all Madden chems on your team, they will get a boost to their ratings and get like a plus something. Again, I don't know. It's very confusing. I'm not gonna bother overloading your brain with that. But yeah, check out those challenges at the absolute least. Also team of the week is another, just regular team of the week is a great one. You can get a 90, you can start getting like 80 plus BND players. You could pull like a 90 something out of these player packs. I actually think it was no, it wasn't week 14. It was I think it was week 12 or week 13, I believe. Yeah, it was week 13. I actually pulled the Lance Briggs out of this 88 plus team of the week player pack. I actually pulled the Lance Briggs out of there, so yeah, definitely look to pick up these cards. You can get still so many other rewards that I haven't gotten into. You can get things like left free legends and their power ups, as well as their 83 to 82 to like 87 overall boom moments, which is their first upgrade in their power up. Which power ups still do exist, by the way, for those of you that do not know. Power ups still exist. They're not as everywhere as they were, even say like last year, but this year they still do exist and they still are a thing. They just don't require training for you to upgrade it. This year they actually require you to get the card to upgrade it in the mainly in the legends. And Ultimate Legends, I don't know yet. We don't know yet because obviously Ultimate Legends won't come out until after the playoffs. So yeah, I would definitely look to do a lot of these solo challenges, guys. Spend like spend like a day or so getting these done. Absolutely. A lot of free rewards by playing. They're not the best, but I mean, for just starting out for players, definitely look to do that. Also, you're going to want to keep an eye out every now and then on your field pass. Now, new to Madden 23 this year is a field pass system. And this year, it's been pretty bad in the execution, especially in the early parts of the year. But they've gotten a decent amount better since then. But this year, like for like if you're getting this game after Christmas, more than likely these presents will be opened. Actually, they will be open by the time this video does go out. These presents will be able to be opened up and you can get them. But you go through the competitive pass, you can get things like a 2-0 chill player. You can get things like an 85 plus. You can get a 92 B&D stocking stuffer fantasy pack, which right now there's about 16 in the game. The other 16, because there's gonna be one for each team. The other ones have yet to be put into the game yet. So right now, I would say probably hold on to this until all 32 are in the game. Unless you see one that you really really like, then obviously pick it up. You keep going through. You got your some presents. You got some elite players, your 85 plus 0 chill release players, yada yada yada. Level 30, you can get a 92 overall Deion Sanders, who's actually not that bad for a wide receiver. This Deion Sanders wide receiver gets 93 speed, which is actually pretty good for a receiver this year. Also, as I talked about with abilities, new this year are custom ability buckets, where the player in question will get either a ability that isn't in his archetype, or will get a discount ability of one that's in his archetype, or a discounted ability just in general. So you see like Deion Sanders, for example, he gets 1 AP short out elite, 1 AP deep out elite, and a 3 AP route tech. I think route tech on deep threats by default is like 5-6 AP. So obviously saving 3 AP on that is really, really good. In terms of getting your AP set up the way you want. And also this year they haven't changed and updated the AP yet. We're still sitting at 12 AP. And then right here, guys, here's where another one where you can get either a 92 overall stocking stuffer or a 95 overall BND zero chill champion. Now, again, as of the recording of this video, we do not have the rest of the stocking stuffers, nor do we have the rest of the zero chill champion players yet, because EA has yet to drop Zero Chill Part 3 and Zero Chill Part 4, and we do have confirmation now that those parts are going to be coming after Christmas, because we do have Ghosts at the time of recording this video. We have Ghosts coming tomorrow, and then we have Legends on Saturday, which we don't know what we had Legends yesterday, which we don't know what they are yet. So definitely look to, if you really want to hold on to this pack, if you do hit level 50 before the stay expires, which is going to be in about like just over 2 weeks. Also new this year is a competitive pass. Now, normally this resets every 2 weeks, but this time around, EA has decided to say let's keep it for 3 weeks, and then when the new year comes, they will refresh it and give us a new player. But every 2 weeks, the competitive pass will reset. This is just your way of getting stuff by just playing the game. You can get things like MUT Champs entry tokens, which is the weekend league this year. For those of you that do not know, you can get coins, XP, midfield packs. You can get a rare strategy item, which could be helpful for you. You can get a level. You can get a player. This time around, it's 92 overall Kurt Warner for quarterback. So not horrible, but not great at the same time. I don't think this Kurt Warner is very good. You continue through on here, and then once you get to level 22, guys, that's when you can get the exclusive player from the competitive pass that you can only earn in the competitive pass, and is the 94 overall Tremaine Edmunds. Now, right now, he is the player. We won't know the next player for the next competitive pass until the 8th of January when they actually do decide to reset it. But how you earn competitive points, guys, literally just play the game any way you can. Solo battle games, which I would recommend playing if you're just wanting to grind the competitive pass out. MUT Champs if you want to torture yourself. Head-to-head seasons games. Doing a couple of these sets like 82, 83, and then 80, 81 player sets. And then they're going to have stats that refresh every week. Now, this week is this. You'll see this on Monday. You'll see this on Sunday, but the next day, it will reset and it'll have completely different stat objectives that you need to accomplish. But you get 6 competitive points for those. And yeah, you just keep playing. You get to 200. You get the Tremaine Edmunds. Then if you want to continue on, you can get things like 50,000 coins, a 90+ legend, a touchdown pack, a red zone pack. You can get a decent amount of rewards by playing the game with the competitive pass and the regular field pass. Personally, though, I would just say be wary of it, because sometimes, at least before, like a little bit ago, EA was having difficulties not having it crash and not preventing it from having issues. So yeah, do keep that with a grain of be wary of that, guys. We've had issues with the rip passes this year. So there is that. Also this year, new, at least this time around, there is the house rules are now in its own thing. This year, at least for this event, they have a CPU version of house rules, and they also have a head-to-head version. Now, the CPU version, you play these, you can get a special player that becomes a 90, and if the community overall, at least right now, gets defeats the raid boss, it will be upgraded to a 92 overall. This player right now is cornerback DK Metcalf, but tomorrow he will refresh. It will refresh, and it will actually be Tim Tebow coming tomorrow. So by the time you see this, it will be Tim Tebow in there. So go ahead, give him a look. Give him a tryout. Also, we do have practice mode finally in the game. So if you want to lab up your offensive and defensive game plans, you could definitely hop into practice mode. I will actually make a video going over what I think are the 5 best playbooks on both sides of the ball, just for you to get your offense started, or your offensive defensive started. And if you want to go from there, obviously I would say go from there. Also, take a look at these missions, guys. These missions will help you keep track of things that you're doing to help you get rewards. I forgot to mention the Hispanic Heritage Month players in terms of challenges to do. Definitely look into these Hispanic Heritage Month players, because you can get if you get these objectives done, you can get an 88 overall version of these players. So definitely keep that in mind. And Hispanic Heritage Month was actually one of my favorite promos of the year. It has been a pretty solid promo for me this year. Overall, I actually do like that, but that's beside the point. So yeah, that is what I would say I would recommend doing as soon as you get into MUT. Keeping an eye on the field pass, doing solos. But let me know in the comment section below, guys. If you guys have anything else you would like to add, is there stuff that you think I missed out on that you think would be beneficial? Let me know, guys. Also, leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.